My initial, I was deeply disturbed. There's nothing more important to the league and its fans than the integrity of the competition. And so I had a pit in my stomach. It was very upsetting.
That was NBA Commissioner Adam Silver's reaction to the federal indictments of Portland Trail Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups and Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier. Their arrests stem from a pair of illegal gambling investigations that federal authorities say involved leaked inside information about NBA athletes and rigged poker games backed by organized crime families. And joining us now, Rolling Stone reporter Paul Solotaroff. He writes about the rise of sports betting in a new piece with the headline, "There's now a casino in everyone's pocket. For some young men, it's a near fatal gamble." Paul, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And there's so much to this story. Now, the poker ring and the sports betting, a little bit separate, although the connective tissue appears to be Chauncey Billups. But let's focus really on the betting, because it's everywhere right now. For decades, sports leagues kept gambling. They kept Vegas as far away as they could, at least officially. Now they've embraced it in recent years with DraftKings, FanDuel, the like. So have sports TV networks. So it is, as you say, ubiquitous. And it kind of felt like a matter of time before incidents like this would emerge.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Jonathan. It's a phenomenon that a lot of adults and a lot of parents aren't particularly aware of. I'm one of those adults and one of those parents. This story was brought to me by a 16-year-old kid who told me that at his very prestigious day school in New York City, his entire cohort of 16-year-old friends were betting compulsively on DraftKings, FanDuel, MGM, Caesars. And we're betting not on the kinds of things that you and I may have placed a casual wager on in a high school classroom. The New York Giants to beat the Eagles by more than 3. No, these are kids who have been raised and influenced by each other to spend absurd amounts of money betting on what is called micro bets or live in-game bets, in which you're not betting on the outcome of a game, you're not even betting on a team, you're betting on individual players and packaging them together. Why is this connected to the story you led with? Because it is precisely those micro bets, those parlay packs, where you bet, say, Steph Curry to make more than 5 3-pointers in a game. But you're also betting in that parlay pack on Draymond Green to have 10 or more rebounds, et cetera, et cetera. And so you're packaging these micro bets together to boost the winnings if this 5-legged parlay comes in. And what starts off as $10 bets, $20 bets, very quickly becomes real money.
Joe, what's dangerous here also is Paul is right. It's one thing to say, hey, Steph Curry is going to make 5 or more 3-pointers. What's gotten really dangerous is some other players to do less. Like, oh, I'll get fewer than 5 or more rebounds, let's say. And that's where the Terry Rozier example comes to be, where it seems like there's video footage of him allegedly like faking an injury or not hustling for a rebound because he knows it's the under that's going to pay off.
Or if you're covering Seth Curry that night, I mean, the margin is so small. You just stay 1 foot off of him. You're a step too late. You let him get around you. You don't see a pick that's coming and let him go into the lane and get a unchallenged layup. It is so frightening. And that's the thing about this, Paul. I mean, again, it used to be, like for instance, back in the 80s, I think Tulane had a basketball team had a betting scandal. Well, that took 4, 5, 6 players that had to be in this conspiracy. You know, the old sort of mob statement, if 3 people know a secret, it only stays a secret if 2 of them are dead. Well, we always had the assurance, or at least I did. I was like, okay, well, if you have 5 or 6 kids that are part of a conspiracy, somebody's going to talk to a girlfriend, somebody's going to talk to a buddy. It's not that way anymore. If a pitcher has the ability to, throw a ball on his 3rd pitch in the 2nd inning and people are betting on that, suddenly, my God, I mean, all of sports are in grave danger.
Exactly right. What I found is that there is this enormous pandemic of compulsive betting on college campuses. So we now know that 75% of college students are betting on sports on campus. Well, simple math will tell you that the majority of those 75% of college students, by the way, 6% of whom will become gambling addicts, 6 of whom are regularly losing $500 or more gambling in a single day. Again, simple math will tell us that 75% of college students are not 21 and over. In fact, it's the other way. They're legally barred from betting on FanDuel, DraftKings, et cetera, but they've got older classmates, and overwhelmingly, they have mothers and fathers who gave them their driver's license and credit card information on the understanding that these kids would be social recluses if they weren't able to bet on live game action with their buddies. So what we are witnessing is the mass numbers of kids getting into gambling on their phones and doing so at 3 a.m, betting on Chinese ping pong, betting on Indian cricket matches, betting compulsively on this constant action, these constant dopamine hits.
Yeah, it's a crisis for those people, and it's a crisis for these sports leagues. Rolling Stone reporter Paul Solotaroff. Paul, thank you so much. His latest piece available to read online now.